this. Duration 300 seconds. Yeah, so we can pop it now. Hopefully not immediately die to a sniper round. Get up here, up there. Oh, let's look away a bit at a time. I think it's actually put back in. I need to make it just clear it so it's a quick and easy thing. So we can actually string right. Oh. Okay, over there. See, someone could fucking pop up to that hill on me. God damn, I hate when it's this foggy. See, the problem with woods is just about every position is a good snipe position. This makes trying to figure out where they're being sniped from almost impossible. Play auto for point shooting, just in case shit goes very wrong. Very fast. Single shot again. No scouts though? Almost always a spawn scouts around here. Like literally every time I've ever played woods there's been scouts and I forgot to bring the right key. I think it's hit. The fog rolling in, a lot of snipers may have just thought, fuck it, I moved up. Scouts wouldn't have though. Scouts are what I need to kill. Where's all the fucking scouts? There was one spawn ahead of me. There's two to the left. Has that one just bolted straight to fucking sawmill this time? It's possible, but it'd be weird. Come on, stragglers. Warriors, usually one or two wood cabin. Show me some movement, you fucking scabs. Okay, where the fuck are these guys? Usually hunkered down in and around this cabin. Genuinely, where the fuck are these guys?
No!
What the f- fuck was that? Okay. Does that count? Yeah, it does. Okay, so they jump it. Right, let's grab your shotgun. Not sure why you just spawned in out of literal thin air, but we'll about it too much. Oh, sounds key 20. 2-2. Okay, grab that. Pretty sure there's another enemy about here. That's one weird ass spawn though. That's why suppressors are so fucking good in this game. Definitely heard something to my left. There always a good chance for something to the right as well. Some sniper in the reach. I can't see anybody. You got up, not so bad. 34, not so bad. Can I see? I'm still under infect with stim. Tell me anywhere? No. 300 seconds is this thing, so let's pop another one. Take one to get this done, next one. Just go about 50 meters from me. Don't rush it, because every time you rush it in this game, you get spotted first and die. Usually die regardless, but when you rush motherfuckers, it's pretty much a guarantee. Especially in this map. It says fighting at the edges, so I don't know. I think further to my left. But of course, didn't help much because people could have like looked around, retreated a bit, backed off. Many ways that could have went. Night time really good for this. You can bring your thermal and just kneel scout. Not good. Done.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его! Гнида! О, блядь!
very sneaky for a scout because that sounds like pretty far to the left. Yep, there's enough. Figured as much. Left a little. Maybe it's probably a bit safer. See any noticeable movement though. Yeah, only 3 so far, but that's alright. I don't have to use a particular gun. I could shoot at the road, so. Seems like a pretty achievable one, to be fair. Compared to some of the tasks you get fucking given there. You know, only that building for the guns parts. Still something up on the left. That much in it. How far forward would he push? If he's going for the weapons parts, he'll push up good and far. Just give me a big shot. They'll probably harm it. But, you know. At least give me a shot at him. Up there. See, I know I have at least one enemy potentially going behind me. Just don't know where behind me. You know, at any moment he could pop my ass. That's a common enough sniping range, we're not seeing anyone. Not seeing the person who was fighting behind me up here. I see someone sprinting. Just before I started on him. Just storming this time anyway. Let's move this nice little hatch where I can get fucking lit up. scav and have to take another hot rod though. Pretty sure the effects were off by now. Not a bad enough to get dropped. Right, quickly, like, 2 players and self weapon parts. Same with you, let's use you. Come on, come on. One flash, one more roll. Did I hear movement? Fucking hope not. The back is super good. Come on, team. Either they're going to try to get a higher position or they're going to try to pick from the right. Where is he now? Did they kill his buddy? Honestly can't tell. What I do know is I need to drop you. Got one more full mag. I should have assumed that cunt to the right was still alive. I mean, one you sec just. Ah well. It happens. I got a sans game, which is probably worth more than the fucking gun a lot, so.
Role model for your kids. Tom.
I would imagine. I would suspect anyway. I'm surprised it wasn't. Let's see. Was there anything that watch us that we wait for the game to start up? Let's check it, Philip DeFranco.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Hope you've had a fantastic Thursday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show. And a quick note before we get started, there are now only 5 days left if you want to jump in on the October drop. I've got those brand new One Day Will All Be Skeletons premium shirts and hoodies, those fantastic Adams Don't Be Stupid masks, much more, all available once again only for 5 more days over at shopdefranco.com. But with that said, welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show. Buckle up, hit that like button, and let's just jump into it. And first up in, oh my god, is this where we are as a country? Apparently it is, because I'm talking about it news. We got the news today that 6 people have been charged for plotting to violently overthrow the government and kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, with this being something that we learned thanks to an unsealed FBI affidavit. That affidavit explaining that of the 6, 2 of those men allegedly attended a gathering in Ohio with 13 other men. This reportedly to create a society that followed the U.S. Bill of Rights in an effort to be self-sufficient. During that meeting, those men allegedly discussed ways to achieve this through violent means, with the FBI writing. Several members talked about murdering tyrants or taking a sitting governor. The group decided they needed to increase their numbers and encourage each other to talk to their neighbors and spread their message. One of those men then goes back home to Michigan and reaches out to a militia group in the state, with the FBI noting that he, quote, needed 200 men to storm the Capitol building in Lansing, Michigan, and take hostages, including the governor. Going on to explain that the man would then try the governor of Michigan for treason, and he said that he would execute the plan before the November 2020 elections. Another plan involved attacking a Michigan State Police facility and also shooting up the governor's vacation home, where she would be kidnapped and taken to Wisconsin for what they called a trial, a plan that the FBI says that they have all on tape, with one of the men reportedly saying, "Snatch and grab, man, grab the fucking governor, just grab the bitch," because at that point, we do that, dude, it's over. Authorities also found that surveillance was conducted on her vacation home on 2 occasions. And as far as how the FBI even learned of this plan, they first became aware of it in early 2020, with a complaint saying that they used confidential sources and then employed undercover agents to go to militia meetings over several months. There, it even noted that the group had held field training exercises in remote areas, engaging in firearms training and tactical drills. Earlier this month, they also bought an 800,000-volt taser to use in the kidnapping. Also, in addition to the 6 men facing federal charges, we've seen the Michigan Attorney General announcing state charges for 7 more people, with those 7 reportedly being charged under the state's anti-terrorism laws for allegedly targeting police in the state capitol. Now, with the release of this news, we saw Republican State Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey, who has repeatedly clashed with Whitmer over politics, say, "A threat against our governor is a threat against us all. We condemn those who plotted against her and our government. They are not patriots. There is no honor in their actions. They are criminals and traitors, and they should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." There has also been a ton of criticism against President Trump here, something he faced in the past when he initially tweeted it, but now also a lot now, given the news that we're seeing. Right? He in the past tweeted, "Liberate Michigan." And among the people criticizing Trump, you even had Whitmer herself, who said at a press conference today that Trump had repeatedly stoked distrust, also referring back to his stand back and stand by comment at last week's presidential debate, and adding,
"When our leaders speak, their words matter. They carry weight. When our leaders meet with, encourage, or fraternize with domestic terrorists, they legitimize their actions, and they are complicit. When they stoke and contribute to hate speech, they are complicit."
At the press conference, you also had Whitmer calling for unity, especially against COVID-19, since many of her policies regarding the pandemic have been controversial in the state.
"We are not one another's enemy. This virus is our enemy, and this enemy is relentless. It doesn't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, young or old, rich or poor. It doesn't care if we're tired of it. It threatens us all."
But ultimately, that is where we are with this story. And I mean, as far as my reaction to it, I mean, this is incredibly concerning. What kind of horror show would we have witnessed had it not been for the actions of authorities here? You know, there's been a lot of focus on the word plot, militia, but I mean, let's Call this what it is. If you are a group of people who are planning to attack the Capitol, you are planning to kidnap and most likely execute a governor. The people involved in that plot sounds like a terror group. I mean, we're talking about domestic terrorism here. You know, having done this job for so long, I know that this story, it's going to be out of the headlines very soon. That's just what naturally happens with stories about thwarted attacks rather than successful attacks. But please don't let that take away from what a serious matter this is. But with all that said, of course, with this story, I really would love to know your thoughts on this. But from that, I want to share some stuff I love today. And today in Awesome, brought to you by Keys. You know, 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time that they're 35. Everyone's got that brother.
I'm waiting for the baldness. Fuck off.
And election.
See me having to fuck up my hair in any case.
The DOJ had weakened a 40-year-old rule that prohibited certain interference in election. And specifically, under that policy, federal prosecutors have been told for decades not to publicly announce election fraud investigations, nor take public steps like launching arrests or raids in the months before an election. This because these kinds of actions could depress voter turnout or erode public confidence in election results ahead of the election and thus sway the outcome. Right, and we saw why the DOJ doesn't like to have election-related investigations publicized close to an election when FBI Director Comey did just that. Got a ton of heat from both sides, with one of the biggest complaints being that it undermined the election. Right, as the most recent official DOJ handbook for federal prosecution of election offenses explicitly says, starting a public investigation before the election ends runs the obvious risk of chilling legitimate voting and campaign activities. It also runs the significant risk of interjecting the investigation itself as an issue both in the campaign and in the adjudication.
Let's do this. We'll come off. Oh fuck. Yep, there we go. No, that's not the whole nostril. Yeah. Guess is if I do catch a USEC off guard right now, it's gonna be I'll just come into this big ass building. Fuck.
Of any ensuing election contest. But now, Trump's DOJ under Bill Barr is rolling
That's
back
bullshit.
that
I'm pretty sure that was a fucking headshot.
That was initially reported by ProPublica, but has since also been accessed by other outlets. And that email, which ProPublica says was sent last Friday by an official in the DOJ's public integrity section to a group of prosecutors, specifically outlined an exception to the general non-interference with elections.
One of them was a
and under that
fucking head.
exception, federal prosecutors can now take public investigative actions before an election
Fix
is
your
over
shit,
if they suspect
Nikita.
election fraud has occurred that involves postal workers or military employees. Now, notably, DOJ officials told ProPublica that the exception is written in a way that it could cover other types of investigations, but the fact that it specifically singled out postal workers and defense employees who play a role in delivering military ballots is incredibly significant. Right? As we talked about many times before, both are groups that Trump has repeatedly claimed are susceptible to fraud and will result in a rigged election. And even though pretty much every expert has said that is not true, Attorney General Bill Barr has also backed Trump in those false claims. Barr himself has even literally admitted that he does not have any empirical evidence that mail-in ballots would lead to mass voter fraud, but instead pointing to what he called common sense as evidence for his widely debunked claims. Right, I think the obvious counter to those claims is that I think the common sense tells you to look at the massive amounts of empirical evidence. Right, and so with all of this, that's why you have so many experts concerned now that Barr is going to use this exemption to a decades-long DOJ policy to bolster those claims, thus helping Trump's re-election chances by undermining public confidence in both the electoral system as well as the outcome itself as a whole. As Joyce Vance, a former U.S. attorney in Alabama, explained, the DOJ could use this move to build a narrative despite the absence of any evidence of fraud in mail-in voting so Trump can challenge the election results if he loses. They've told us this is their strategy and we're watching them implement it. That was also echoed by Justin Levitt, a former official in the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division who worked on voting issues, who said, it's not good to have an exemption from a non-interference in elections policy. That means here are the ways we are allowed to interfere in elections. I worry that this policy is a green light to use federal law enforcement investigations for partisan political purposes. Now, All of that said, we've seen Justice Department officials pushing back against this claim that the decision was politically motivated. In a statement to the media, DOJ spokesperson Matt Lloyd said, "Career prosecutors in the public integrity section of the department's criminal division routinely send out guidance to the field during election season. This email was simply part of that ongoing process of providing routine guidance regarding election-related matters. No political appointee had any role in directing, preparing, or sending this email." With the department officials also telling reporters that the email was not intended to reflect a policy change, but rather to highlight certain exceptions to that policy that already existed. But notably, there, tons of election experts, career prosecutors, and other former DOJ officials have called that bullshit. For example, former federal prosecutor Ann Milgram saying, "This is anything but routine. DOJ has not, in the history that I have known, relaxed any rule in a way like this. It is giving a green light to impact the election." Others calling it not normal, also pointing to the fact that avoiding election interference has been a long-held overarching tradition with the DOJ. I mean, that's even something that Barr himself reiterated in guidance that he issued back in May. The partisan politics need to stay out of the decisions made by prosecutors regarding investigations, and even adding that officials may never select the timing of any investigative actions that could purposefully impact the election or give one candidate or party an advantage over another. Right, but regarding
Alright, this is a fucking awesome one.
I just don't care anymore and I can't pretend I haven't been here before and haven't seen the end. I sometimes hope for cure, I'm just lost within. I just don't care anymore, why can't
Getting fucking hammered in targets a minute. Absolutely fucking hammered, but that's only because I'm playing against some of the really shitty quests out the way, and they tend to like kill you a lot, so like a lot. Well, let's try fucking Sage again at some point though. I know they have that new operator. Like a Sam Fisher fucker or something. Remember you shoot the camera into the walls? So he's like an amped up version of fucking Valk, but for attack. Oh, got the game, nice. Shit. Right. Please tell me I didn't get the shitty spawn. Close that. Hide that. I did. Shit. Right. Too late to move. So let's just hunker down here a second. I forgot to bring my keys. Green light. Okay. So yeah, this person will run right past me, or they'll go for the stash. I'm kind of hoping they go for the stash, because it's right beside me, to make them an easy, quick kill. But I doubt they're that stupid. Although they might be. It's hard to know. I didn't get a fucking webcam up and going again though. Current one was, well, it was cheap and shit anyway, but died on me. Pushing me? Weird. Very, very weird. I don't think I've ever not had someone push me in a spawn there. has to push through up the gas. Either a shell kill or something. Which I actually need to do. Don't need to loot him, don't need to kill his guards, I just need to kill Rashala. Full auto, yep. One spur mag with me. Real quick. That's super weird though, that guy didn't come and push me. So my guess is you want the dorms, or not dorms, thing. It's like the only reason for him not to be straight on my ass. Fuck, I was trying to get around the hoop. Damn it. Pretty sure that stock's better. Why can't I? What? Shit. Okay, give me a mag then. It's definitely a better stock though. I need to find a scout or something to kill. I currently have no storage space. Which I knew going in and make a backpack or anything, so fair enough, but that's Rashala. Pretty sure that's Rashala and his goons. Probably die trying this, but really all I need to do is kill Rashala, so. So wrong. I'd not be surprised if all of a sudden the fucking PMCs push this position. So it's made a lot of noise. Fuck! How many bullets are these cunts gonna take? You shitting me? Ah! Ah! See, that's the thing. When you don't bring like food ammo, it just becomes a fucking pain in the ass. Fucking bastard.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair and you know that she's a gadget. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt.
I don't like 900 damage there, and none of them died. Fuck! Oh well. Where do we have 700s? Ah, fuck it, let's bring it. Okay. Bring some weaponry this time. I can afford to bring a bit of beef. For armored rig. Basic helmet. Let's go 160 rounder and yeah, 160 rounder and all basics. Okay. Anything for dogs yet? No. Anything to flag soon though. Get more on, they got his Titan. There we go.
I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends.
Pretty cheap.
'Cause all the guys want you tonight.
I think baby round's better.
They say she's too hot. They say
I think that's really good.
where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. You gotta body
Get
like
top
a
gun, bring one set spur one. Let's do this. Skills go. Fuck all. Just clerk. Think I may get shit back to up here again. It's 0-3 you eventually get up and work, but it's fucking boring doing all this. I think that's something up there works. The one that is. Re something or that's something up there works. Punch man. I'll split you up and actually so I can grab clips if we need them. Not that I expect anything particularly beautiful. Ugh. Seems to me getting hammered the last while.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too.
Watching the gip.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress.
Come on, Machi bastard.
I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head
Oh, let's go. I fucked up on that one. Should if the loot rounds that were right, I probably could have killed that guy. I thought I killed Rashad. I put like 3 rounds in Rashad's head there. And Rashad had like no health pool. I don't know. Oh, I just fucking freaking a minute. Right, I've had my first thought today. Dude, lovely job, mate. You still playing Tarkov Phase or? I've been getting hammered in that, but I lost like 7 million in a day. In the space of like 4 guns.
I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends. Cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot. They say she's too cold.
Oh, we got a match, okay.
Nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts.
Let's do this. Let's go all shoddy this time. I'll probably die doing that, but fuck it, I got a bit of armor. Besides, one more shot I kill and I get Jaeger level 3, which means I can upgrade my base a bit better. Get moonshine runs. Did I get that spawn again? I did. Okay. Fuck moonshine runs then. I got the good marking spawn, I may as well take advantage of the fact. I'm gonna kill I can't spawn up here, so in, out, and then straight down fucking new gas. I think at 3.7, so I can't really afford prolonged fighting it tonight. Run, Paris, run! I got like a 10-second lead right now. Okay, we got a shell spawn, I think. Potential shell spawn anyway. Fucking hell. Did like a no, thank fuck. Just fucking hell, man. It's fucking armaments anyway. Right, let's pop you, let's pop you. out here. That's my exits. Point wasting the charge. Still on pain meds. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Okay, let's do this. If you don't get set the thing. Give me that one. Okay. That worked out way better than I thought it would. Need to do a quick reload though. I need to be getting rid of guns though. That's the only slight issue. Yeah, there's Dorm's fighting. It's alright though. I got 2 of the guards and I got Reshala and all Reshala's valuables, so I am in good standing right now. I think that's up in Alton. Nice try, asshole. So I do kind of badly now. I need to deal with this shit. Right, I drop you. Unload you. I can put you in the other clip and actually have a full mag in the bag. Go. About half. Let's get you stocked up. Let's put 3 in you. You're not worried about that much. Let's do it quick. You should fit there, you'll fit there. Grenades. AP63 is just drop you. You sell decent. SP9 to recognize. 732. Let's grab use and use. Right, let's do this. By half. Right, I need to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, that went way better than expected. Oh. And that'll do, because I gotta do home shit, so. Cheers for watching, Face. I'll probably be streaming again later tonight. Oh.